Okay, say hi to class.
Hello.
Hi everyone, how's it going?
Hi class. I'm here with Andre, who's going to help us today, and he helped me last night in Madison. We're going to we just want to share with you talking about what we're going to do today, like we would if we were in class, go through what our objectives are. First thing is we collected the bait hives last night. Andre and I did, and so we brought those into the main apiary. One of them seemed to have kind of maybe mean bees, so we're going to check into that today. So I just want to talk with you guys about what our plans are today. Starting with, we got a whole lot going on, so we'll cover each different thing. But let's start with the bait hives that we brought in. The plan for that is, it looks like when we looked at the bees last night, there were very little activity at Hive 2's entrance gate. So we think that that hive swarmed. They might have swarmed last time we were there because the population seemed kind of low. So we think and it might actually be the swarm that we collected in the box hanging in that wetland right by the apiary. That was a pretty heavy box, so hopefully there's bees and maybe even some brood and honey in there. So we want to repopulate that hive with the bees we collected. So ideally what we'll do is take at least that bigger hive that we collected from the bait hive in the wetland down here at the Arboretum. And to combine those bees, we need a newspaper, which I don't have. We'll have to take a paper towel. And we have to find the queen and kill her.
Yeah.
So we have to find the queen and kill her, assuming it's a swarmed queen. Hopefully it's an older queen, not necessarily. Before we do that, we have to make sure Hive 3 has a queen. I'm sorry, Hive 2. So first thing, take the hive we brought in yesterday, kill the queen, and then do a newspaper combine with Hive 2 to increase its population. That's a lot of activity, and so we have to be careful how we do that. Then we have the other bait hive. I don't know what to do with that. We could combine all those bees together in Hive 2 and throw them all in the box. And that's quite possible. It depends on how many frames there are. We have up to 8 we could do. We could also shake bees off and just say they're going to be mad, and they're going to be together, and they're going to have to work out their harmony. But to do that, we have to kill the queens, and that's also challenging. We may have a nasty hive. So
That's true. Could we maybe put it in the horizontal hive?
no, the horizontal hive maybe has, possibly. I'd like them to fill out with honey and to put a bunch more bees in there. So we'll get to the horizontal hive, but let's just move to that next. Any other questions about the bait hives? So we might do that. We have to decide when we're doing that. If we're going to do any inspection of Hive 1 and Hive 4, we might want to do that first, just because we might get the bees riled up, and if we want to look at the horizontal hive. So the bait hive combined would be the last thing we do, because we might get the bees mad. And we're going to want to get the heck out of there. So Hive 1 seemed to be in pretty good shape. We might take a quick peek in there. I think they're doing okay. We added a box last time. Hive 2, we think we're going to try to do a combine to get that population up. Make sure it has a queen, and then maybe add the other bees. That's a lot to do. Hive 3, which is the horizontal hive now, we're going to look in that, and I gave them a couple of empty frames last week, so my idea was pull out the last few top boards and look to see if they filled those frames out. If they're filling up, we might give them a few more frames, which means we move the divider board, the follower board.
Okay.
Scooch it over. Otherwise, I probably won't get into them a lot. I want to kind of just let them be, but we may take a deeper look. And then Hive 4, because it's such gangbuster hive, I don't know if I want to get into that deep. I mean, if they're looking strong, we added a 4th box. If they're filling out that 4th box, we have to decide if we're going to come down later and add a 5th box.
Are they looking like they're going to swarm, or just by adding more boxes?
They haven't shown swarm tendency. Now, it's a very big hive. I would hate them to swarm now. It would really kill us.
Mm-hmm.
It is her first spring, so it's less likely that she will swarm.
Okay.
This could be her banner year. So we'll hope that we don't need to get into that too much. And then the only other thing we have to talk about, that's finished with the main apiary. The out yard, we have Hive 5. So we're talking about Hive 4 in the main apiary. Hive 5 was very strong, so we're just going to take a peek probably, make sure they're looking good, see if maybe they're filling up the boxes and might need an extra box. And then we've got the Queen Hotel. Now, I visited last week, and the one closest to the hive was just a ton of traffic, so that one's probably really ready to move. I can't remember if that was the daughter of the Hive 4 queen or one of the Texas queens. We can figure that out because we marked one of them. The one we marked is the one from hive, the queen from hive 4. And then the one we didn't mark, the 2 that we didn't mark are the Texas queen.
Right.
So my plan there is we have 3. We have to do a combine with the bait hive. I've prepared 2 other of the small nuke hives. So we'll take the small nukes. We'll take 3 of them with us, and then ideally we'll be able to move the whole hotel contents into boxes. So we'd start on one side, move them, put the nuke there. Then we'd start in the other side, put that nuke there, because remember 2 are faced one way and one's faced the other. So I would just put a nuke in the middle, face the other way. And so that when we push them all back together and empty the queen box, they kind of will orient to where they were, and the 3 nukes will be right next to each other. And then we can move them later if we want, but the idea is just get them moved out of the hotel. It may be a little early to do that, but we'll see if she's laying eggs. The key thing we want to see is the queen laying eggs? Are there young larvae like that? And then, because it's been 14 days. If so, she's laying, let's just quickly move them and get out of there.
We don't have to do all 3 as well. So
we don't have to do all 3. If one of them looks great and the other 2 look a little weaker, we could wait, because we don't want to put them in a box that chances are they can boom right now. So I feel pretty comfortable. And we do have a couple frames of comb. We could give them the comb. And I think I have 2 frames of drawn comb, so we could give those 2 that seem to be weaker. There was traffic at the door of the other 2 hotel, but not as strong as the other one. The other one had like 5 times as many bees coming out, so it's really strong. Okay, any questions? That's pretty much it. That's an intro of what our plans are today. Now we'll go out into the apiary. We'll work together and have somebody film for the video. Okay? Okay, we're going to start going into hive 1. A little bit of smoke. Let's look at the entrance gate. Oh, I'll come around. These bees are pretty active. It's about what time in the morning?
9 something.
9:30 or so. We got pretty good activity here. The bees are looking pretty strong in this hive. Yeah. Lots of comb being built. It's a big old drone. Lots of drones on top.
Do you want me to pull out?
Yeah, go ahead. A lot of drones in this hive right now. So
that's a lot of new comb.
Lots of new comb. We're just going to take a quick peek at hive 1. We added a box a few weeks ago, so we probably don't need to do a lot of anything with this hive. We could check if the queen's there, but I'm fairly confident she's active. We're going to just see what's going on in this top box. I guess we could have gone down to see about brood.
Are we not checking for queen cells this time?
We should, yeah, we actually should, because we've had some swarming going on. Okay, well, nice brood on this one, so we're in good shape. Let me get on the other side because I can't see without the sunshine. So put that, see if you can back that up to the sun a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm going to come over here.
Some worker brood. We got a little bit of drone.
I'm going to come under and look. There's lots of brood about to be capped, maybe even uncapped. Drones. And you got a little bit of drone brood there.
A little bit of capped honey.
Very nice.
Oh, I think.
Very active. And again, we just added this.
That's the queen? Yeah, right here.
Where?
Right there.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
Can you turn that around? Well, let's not put her. Yeah, turn her around. I don't know if that's a queen or not. That could be a drone. Those look like drones.
Oh.
Those are freshly emerged drones. Look at those big guys.
Yeah,
not the queen. Big fat drones all over this thing.
They're doing really
very nice. Okay, let's put that back in. I think this hive's doing pretty well. I don't want to mess with them. It looks like there's a lot of brood being produced, and I want to just let them focus on production. So we're going to close them up. We'll check them again more detailed way.
You want to check for queen cells?
Let's check for queen cells. Just pop that second box up. Again, the light's terrible for the video. Sorry about that, but try to come in this way. You want to pop some smoke under there. Just, yeah, pick it up from the back. So, okay, let me look under. Oh, lots of bees under there. Lots of good stuff going on in there. Okay, that looks pretty good.
There's a hive beetle.
A hive beetle, let's kill it.
Can we, oh, shit.
Okay, that's okay.
Where'd it go?
All right.
I don't know.
All right, let's cap that back up. We're
hive.
just, that was a quick one for hive 1. And we'll move on to the next hive. Okay, now we're going to start with hive 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, hive 2. This hive we think has swarmed. If you look at the front, very little activity going on. Dead bee there and very few bees. So we think maybe they swarmed. We collected a swarm last night, so maybe in one of our bait hives. So maybe that's who we collected. But we want to see to make sure there's a queen in here, because we might try to combine the bees that were from the bait hive. And we'll show you those in a minute.
Oh.
These bees might be, they sound a little agitated, which is sometimes a sign of no queen. They seem a little agitated. Let's get that box off, and I'll look underneath for queen cells. You're gonna need some smoke here, just smoke all around us, around up here, yeah. Okay, let me look. Let's see if I see a queen cell in there. I do not, but let's go in the bottom box. Now I would smoke heavily, right over the frames here. All right, we're gonna see if we can see a queen cell or any sign of a brood, young brood or eggs. They seem anxious, which makes me think they may have swarmed and left without a queen, or that they're taking care of a queen. You probably want to get to that. Yeah, they're agitated. I think they're maybe queenless. They're making a very strong sound. Let's pull this frame up. Anything?
No. Some bee bread.
Bee bread. That's it.
Okay, nothing. So this is bad situation. I'd go to the middle.
Okay.
And then also, we're going to go straight to the middle because we want to see is there any brood. The bees are agitated. Now if they should have left the queen behind, but that doesn't always happen with swarming. Up. I'm going to separate that out a little bit. A little bit of smoke there with the bees that are, yeah, good. That's good, especially around the hive, yeah. And you could get into a laying worker situation, which would be absolutely terrible. Okay, I have some capped something or other. These could be laying worker situation. Dadgummit. No, those don't look like anything.
Nope.
All right, let's put that back in. And then let's pull a middle frame out of the top box. You can put the box back on. Got a bad situation here. Good old hive 3 was always one of our good hives, and sometimes it comes to this. Pull out a middle frame and see if we got anything going on. It could be they produced a queen. I didn't see a queen cell there. There's a newly emerged worker. So there is a worker that just came out. If this hive doesn't look like it has a queen, or even if we're not sure, we may just put the bait hive on without killing the queen. Up. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, there's some brood. I don't see any queen cells or anything. All right, pop that on there. Pop it back in. All right, so we're just going to combine the bait hive with this because I don't see any sign of a queen. She may have swarmed out of here. Well, we're putting her back. So here's the, I'll get back here. You can see there's the bait hive we collected in the middle there yesterday. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get another box, and then we will, you can shut that up now, at least with the inner cover. We're just going to pop the bees that we collected from the bait hive right on top of this and see if we can get them to just combine. I'm not even sure we need to put paper in between them, but we will. Okay? We'll do that in just a second.
Oh my gosh.
What's going on? Okay.
There's a lot of Bidens.
Oh, a lot of Bidens. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what we decided to do, since this hive is so weak, we're just going to put, and we didn't see a queen, we're just going to take the frames out of that bait hive over there, and we're going to move them over to this hive. So it's going to be kind of an invasive thing, but we think these bees will just have to accept the other bees, and we don't want to put a third box on because there's just not enough bees in this hive. So Madison's going to crack open I cracked that open first. Let's take a look at those. Smoke?
Oh yeah.
So there's the bees we're going to add.
Oh, lots of bees.
New comb. I'm going to pop the lid off this one. And we're going to start, let me keep filming you guys. Because I'm going to help Madison pull some frames out. Bees are mad. What's that?
There's actually quite a few bees in there.
I know, it's heavy. So let's get these out. If they're bad now, wait till they get their new bees and queen. Okay, cool. I'm also going to look in here to see if we see any sign of laying workers, which we really don't want. Don't see any signs of that. There's a little bit of brood there, which we're going to lose. Maybe we can add those to the nicely drawn comb for the... We're just going to pop them right in the middle. Just pull frames. And look again. No, these are just drawn down. Smoke all around. Heavy around me and around the back side. Yeah, good. There's a queen. No, that's not a queen cup. Nice. Look what she's pulling out. She's pulling out a beautiful frame of brood. These bees, I'm gonna go ahead, pop them in there. Beautiful. Those bees are calm. Let's look inside there a little bit. Nice frames of honey and brood in here. They're just doing beautifully. So we're gonna pop them over here. Smoke. Just put that down there. There is some brood on there. We didn't see any queen. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, nice. How many frames do you have, do you think? Do I need to make more space for you?
I think you probably do, because all of these look like they've got something on it.
Plus there's still the bottom.
Plus there's still the bottom.
Alright. Well, the bottom I don't think has anything, but we'll see. Nice, dude. These are beautiful. Oh, I see.
Oh,
well,
wow.
let's hold on a minute. These bees have gone absolutely nuts. You can see they built the comb. This gets more complicated, but unfortunately, if the queen's on there, we're kind of in trouble. We're going to have to cut those off and put them in frames.
You want me to put them back in for now?
Yeah, put them back in. Let's see what's going on the other one. Okay, that's the worst one. So put that one in. These bees did a lot in a week, so they're going to do great.
Yeah, there's just no frame in that one little spot.
That's a problem. I didn't put frames in because I thought we'd get the bait hive before the bees build out that much. That's okay. Smoke over here.
I was wondering why it was so heavy.
That's why it was so heavy.
That explains it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're in trouble here. Okay, let me tell you what you're going to need to do. Bring that over here. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to, yeah, hold on. Can you film for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, what's going on here?
There's some beautiful honey.
Okay, I clearly should have put some frames. We're going to get these bees off here. That beautiful new comb.
Taking smoke from the air.
Okay. There's a queen there. She's just a second. Well, this is actually great because you guys are going to see what we do with foundationless frames when we have extra comb like that. Beautiful white comb. I don't know, Andre, you getting that?
Yeah.
All right, now what we're going to do, or what Dr. B is going to do, I'm going to cut that comb off. Beautiful comb. Gently, it's very soft new comb. All right. Ah, beautiful.
Let me get a picture of that.
Doesn't look like there's anything in it yet, but I'll show you what we're going to do with this. Same thing. Let's pull that other one out now. The big one. Get a picture of this on it. Beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
Down closer to the hive, I'm gonna, these might have eggs in it. Hold on, I'm gonna get all the bees. Come on, lots of smoke. You got the smoker? Here.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll hold the smoker right.
Oh, you got it?
Okay, I'm gonna give you the smoker back.
Yep.
I'm gonna cut that off. Okay, hold on.
Beautiful.
Hold on.
Can you smoke me a little bit?
No, you got a lot of bees around you?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Okay, one more.
Just a few.
You're good. This is excitement, kids. Sorry you're missing it. Okay. Although you're really not. Alright, good.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Alright, good.
I actually need to scoot this one over because this one wasn't. Trying to keep them in the same order that they were in.
Okay,
in the
I
hive.
get it. I get it.
Thank you.
This one needs to come out. Well, we're gonna go to the bottom box. Just do it like
This
that. Well, one more. Let's get one more in here. Good job, guys. Okay, next. They're not having a kill on this one. They do.
Of course.
Okay.
Jeez.
Bring him over. You're good. All right. Where's my brush? There it is.
Right there.
Mercury's vibrating a little bit.
I think we're running out of smoke.
It's all right. We're getting there. Hold on. I'll just try to move a little faster on the cutting. That's drone comb.
Wow.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right.
All right. Let me get that box on.
Stand by.
All right. I'm gonna. You keep filming. I'm gonna grab some smoke for you.
Alrighty. Just get in here real quick. Oh wow.
That's some beautiful comb for sure.
What's all that? Can you see that? What that is?
I don't know exactly what that is, honestly.
That's weird. Wow.
Got a little bit of honey in there. So beautiful. I think they're looking forward to us leaving them alone now.
I think they are, yeah. And we're just gonna combine the rest?
I think so.
Okay. And what are we gonna do with those combs?
We're probably just gonna take them to the lab.
Oh, too.
Okay. Here you go.
Ready?
Nice.
I'm gonna take the box off and go down. Is that what we're gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah, there's only a couple frames left.
Yeah, there's only 2 frames.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna move them over here.
So you want to put them in here? Top? Let's put them in top.
Okay.
They'll figure it out.
They will. Puppies.
Oh, those go out to the outside. Okay, next.
Last one.
So we hope we got the queen. Now let's get the box and shake it out. Alright, beetles in here.
Beautiful.
Got it?
Yep.
Nope.
Do you know what all that gunk is? Here, you want to film? You guys film.
Alright.
Now we're just going to close it up. Beautiful.
Alright, lots of smoke to settle them down. Smoke's
Over here.
changing course,
Yeah.
isn't it? Go ahead. Now, okay, we have some options. One, we've got a lot of frames now with some brood and drawn comb. We can give that to the new queens in the hives. So when we set up the new queens that are in the hotel, we'll take these frames that have some drawn brood, very good drawn comb. We'll just give them extra frames. Instead of giving them empty frames, we can give them those. So that's interesting. Let's put those, just for giggles, I'll put those in this box. Try to get as many bees off as possible. Alright. Okay, so we're going to take all those and put them over at the new queen, if we can. And let's get that shut up so they're... Okay, now you ask. What do we do with all this beautiful new drawn comb? Hate to waste that. Well, I'm going to go get some empty frames. And you want to come, oh, let's do this on here. Beautiful surface. Here's our new horizontal hive. So, getting this done already. Show you what we do. All you do with this, and this is what you do when you've got foundationless frames. You take nice new comb like that. Does it have any eggs in it? Which has eggs in it.
Excellent.
So we're going to try and get these in a hive as soon as we can. Where's my knife? Let's put it right there so it about fits, and then you're going to cut it right there. And lose some eggs. That comb goes just like that. Right? I'll take another piece and take a look. I do not see eggs in here. This one's a little big, that's okay. I'm going to just chop it up. So I'm going to cut it along here. Smooch it up there, cut it there. Alright, Utimus. Then all we're going to do, get our darn gloves off, is use rubber bands. About 4 or 5 of them, maybe 6. Pretty cool, huh?
Beautiful.
I've got eggs on this one, so I think they'll probably make it if I... So now
Did you get stung?
no. So now we've got a frame with nice new comb on it. The bees will take care of this. I do want to get it as straight as possible and get it in the middle, so it might kill some bees and do some other stuff to it. So it's nice and straightened. I'm going to pop that in a hive at some point. Let's figure that out in a minute. I'll put it right here. And then we'll do the same. We have enough here to maybe do one more. By the way, this is the same thing you would do if you collected a swarm that had in a box or somewhere that wasn't planned, that had a bunch of comb in it. You'd shake all the bees off and put them in the box, hopefully with the queen, and then cut the comb up to fit into frames. So even a person who keeps foundation, if they are someone who's a bee collector or a bee rescuer, very often this is what you have to do to set up your new hive. So it's a good skill to learn and know about. Here, I'm just gonna cut that one off a little bit. Here's a little poor little bee down here that's very sad. I'm just gonna get these and toss them. So we don't have as much on this one. And we won't have as much to put on. Boom. Boom. Hopefully they'll reconnect that well. You never know if they're going to get it just right. I want to see if there's anything in here. Yeah, it looks like there are some eggs in there, so we're going to pop those somewhere. We could pop them back in there, I guess, but I don't want to open that hive again. We could give them to these guys.
We could.
Let's go in the horizontal hive next, and we'll just take care of that.
Okay.
And then we'll give those guys a that comb.
Sounds good. I'm gonna get back down now. Sun's bright.
Andre, you're getting a lot of experience here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're back again.
Okay, we're back. Sorry if we're back. I'll just explain. We got the horizontal hive open. Here's the follower board, so the bees are this way. There's nothing over here in this section. So we put a couple of empty frames in here. I'm going to pop off one of these boards and see what's going on. Did they fill that out or not? And then we could maybe move this over a little bit and give them more space. So I need a little smoke here. Let's give them some smoke underneath, which we can do right here.
Oh,
A little smoke over here especially. Yeah. Okay, good. Now I'm going to pop this open. Let's give some smoke here. Right under here. Go ahead. Okay. Very nice. Don't know how strong these bees are or what they're doing. Let's see what they've done. They've done nothing. So these bees still seem a little weak. I don't know if I want to give them eggs. They've done nothing. They've done no expansion. So I'm still concerned about this hive. Maybe we need to requeen it. Another Texas queen. Problem is we have to find that other queen. So this is a proverbially weak hive. All right, I'm just going to put those back in. I don't know if I want to waste eggs and larvae in there. Okay. So not a true disappointment. It looked like there's a brood going on in there, so I'm not concerned about that. Things are probably a little too tight here. That's all right. Good?
Very nice.
I'm gonna pull one here. Ready, Andre?
Yep.
Pretty nifty, huh?
Much better. Lots more bees.
The bees are over here, but I'm kind of wishing they'd expanded a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's not even many there. Let's try to get this frame out. Smoke. Lots of brood.
Oh
larvae, drones, lots of brood. Maybe I will give these guys, yeah, I think it says, I don't know where the queen is. Tell you what I'm going to do. Since I just want to be done.
Yes. Do you want to put it over here? So he's taking one of the frames of comb that he just prepared.
Yeah, there's the frame. Yeah, there's the comb that we just prepared. I'm just going to give it to these guys, and then hopefully they'll use it. I'm going to put this frame down here. Alright, bee bread. I get it. Same thing with this one. Maybe this will encourage them to build a little comb, we don't know. Now, scooch. These are pretty tight here, so we have to make sure there's no bees. Nice. Take this back off. Sorry bees, you're wondering what the heck's going on. Well, maybe this will encourage them to expand. Ready? Okay, let's do a heavy smoke to get them out of here. Nice tight fit. Okay, these out of here, so let's smoke to get them out. Just smoking here in general will be better. Sting. Very good. Nice. Okay.
Very nice.
So that just helped us get rid of those 2 frames of drawn comb. These guys aren't that strong, but I'm giving them a little boost, and that also just takes care of that. Now we have one other bait hive. We might just let that go today because of everything else we've done, and come back to it later. But I do want to check it and put frames in it and see if it's built comb out like that, because we don't want it building the comb out like that. So we're going to just crack it open. These are the ones we thought might be mean, so.
Do you have that black fabric you're talking about?
No, we're good. They don't seem super mad to me. Okay, so smoke in the front a little bit.
Yeah.
I think these guys might have a, I'm gonna see if they have a, this one should have a, oh, I thought this one had, it doesn't. Okay, ready? Here?
Yep.
Ready.
Smoke. Okay, so we're going to see how these guys are. Oh, there's a hive beetle. Again, hive beetle's got a lot of room in here because there's. This one came from where?
This was from the Outyard bait hive.
This one came from the Outyard, the one that we put in that little
Yeah.
wetland over there. So it's just. Oh my goodness.
Oh, lots of brood.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Okay, so it's just that time of year, isn't it? Okay, we're going to have to get creative. Now I'm going to hold this. You want to get the knife and cut?
sure.
Yeah.
This is all honey,
You
thankfully.
need a sweep from it, or you just gonna hold on
Just
to
cut
it?
across the top. No, that's just fine. You might want to cut away from me. Cut from the other side.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Makes a
hold
lot
it.
of sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's really easy.
Yeah, it's real smooth.
Oh, this is honey, so
It's heavy.
all right.
Do you want to take?
I don't want the queen in there. Let's just see. Okay. So can we get the brush? Hold on.
Yeah.
It's on the floor over there.
Get them.
Smoke, heavy smoke. This one's gonna be a little messy, but I'm gonna let one of the students do that once we get the other piece. Now, so what we'll do is see who else made a mess. Oh, you stinkers. Man, these bees are active. Should have got them quicker. Same thing, Andre. Hold on, let me brush these a little bit first. Look at that beautiful comb. You can go from this side. Come over here and film it from this side up. Now it's ready.
Coming around.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Wow.
All right, Andre. Cut.
Which way?
Either way. This time. Yeah, cut that way. Good. Excellent. That's good.
Very nice.
Cut that little piece off.
Come on. There we go.
Go ahead, cut that
Here,
other
let me-
piece off.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, just get rid of it. Oh,
Gorgeous.
all right.
You guys.
Same thing here. This has brood in it. Oops. Okay, we're gonna get to that real quick.
Lots of honey, yeah.
I just want to make sure. We're probably gonna have a lot of cross combing and stuff in here. A little bit there. I'm just gonna break that off myself.
Okay.
Okay. Smoke. Nice. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cross comb in here, so we're really gonna have a busy job here. Let's make sure we have enough empty frames.
We have 2
We'll
there.
get them in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's just get it all out
Drop
first.
my hive tool.
We have 2 empty ones over here, so that's good. Can I have one that's just clean, no extra comb, please? Oh, okay.
Alright, yeah, just want to brush them off.
We're not going to use that. I might use this. The bottom is terrible. Wait till you see the bottom.
Oh boy.
I just swallowed some smoke.
Sorry.
It's part of beekeeping.
Okay. So I should have put all frames in this. Of course, I didn't think they were going to get so built out before we did anything with them. Oh, you little stinkers. Okay. Same thing with this. Let's get that over there. Okay, I'm going to give them a frame here. The other frame, oh, that's a brood frame. Put that in the middle. Just definitely say these are not Africanized bees.
Yeah.
Based on current.
No, they're doing great.
Super angry at us.
Sorry,
Right.
bee.
They were probably just angry because it was night.
The bottom is terrible, so you thought that was bad.
Oh no.
Oh.
Get a shot of that.
So this is a mess. That's okay, we're gonna fix it up. We need 1, 2, 3 frames.
What a mess.
Oh my god. That one's not the worst.
Pull that up. Okay. Okay, hold on.
They're all very mad now.
Smoke them off here. Heavy smoke. Okay. Hopefully Dr. Bolin learned his lesson on this one. Smoke heavy. Okay. And keep the smoke coming. Okay, smoke heavy. smoke coming.
We're gonna get fire soon. It's getting really hot.
Okay, that's okay. No, that's enough. All right, make these quick.
Yep.
I need a knife.
You have the rubber bands?
I'm gonna need to get them.
I'm gonna fill up the smoker really quick.
Okay, go ahead. They're freaking out, so don't go up my pant leg, you little freaks. Okay. All right. Hey.